Hi friends, welcome back to another video. Have you ever been in a situation where someone asked you a question and your mind went completely blank? Or maybe you thought of the perfect response, but only hours later? Don't worry, you're not alone. Thinking fast and speaking smart is a skill anyone can develop, and today I'm here to help you do just that. In this video, I'll share simple, beginner-friendly tips to help you stay calm, organize your thoughts, and respond confidently in any situation. Whether it's a casual chat, a meeting, or an unexpected question, these techniques will make it easier to handle. Let's dive in and get started. Tip 1. Stay calm. One of the biggest challenges when thinking quickly is staying calm. When we panic, our minds race, and it becomes harder to think clearly. Staying calm gives your brain the space it needs to process information effectively. So how can you stay calm in stressful situations? The first step is to pause and take a deep breath. A short pause is perfectly fine. It's better to respond after a moment of thought than to blurt out something you might regret. A deep breath relaxes your body and helps you refocus. Example, imagine you're in a meeting and your boss suddenly asks for your opinion on a project. Instead of panicking, take a breath and say, "Let me think about that for a moment." This buys you time and shows confidence. Tip 2. Use simple words. Sometimes we overcomplicate our speech because we want to sound smart. But using simple, clear language is far more effective. Simple words are easier to understand and help you organize your thoughts faster. For example, instead of saying, "We need to implement a new strategy," you could say, "We need to try a new plan." This not only makes your speech clearer, but also reduces the time it takes to form your response. Practice exercise. Try replacing complex words with simpler ones in your everyday conversations. For instance, swap utilize with use or contemplate with think about. Tip 3. Focus on key points. When responding quickly, it's easy to get lost in unnecessary details. Instead, focus on just 2 to 3 main points. This keeps your response organized and easier to deliver. A great way to do this is by structuring your response with phrases like first, next, finally. Example, if someone asks, "What do you think about this idea?" You can reply, "First, I think it's creative. Next, we'll need to consider the budget. Finally, it could really help us reach our goals." This method shows you're organized and confident, even if you didn't prepare in advance. Tip 4. Practice listening. Thinking fast starts with good listening skills. When you actively listen, you understand the question better, and it becomes easier to respond. Pay attention to the speaker's tone, words, and body language. If you're unsure about the question, it's okay to repeat part of it to clarify. This also gives you a few extra seconds to think. Example, if someone asks, "What are your thoughts on the project timeline?" You can say, "Are you asking whether we can finish by the deadline?" This not only shows you're engaged, but also gives you a moment to gather your thoughts. Tip 5. Think in short sentences. Long sentences can be hard to form when you're thinking on your feet. Instead, break your thoughts into smaller, manageable pieces. Short sentences are easier to say and make your message clearer. For example, if you're asked a tough question, start with a simple sentence like, "That's an interesting point. I believe the answer is," then add more details one step at a time. Exercise. Practice answering common questions with short, direct sentences. For instance, Q, what's your favorite book? A, my favorite book is The Alchemist. It's inspiring and easy to read. I recommend it to everyone. By following these tips, you'll be better prepared to think quickly and respond smartly in any situation. Remember, these skills take practice, so don't be afraid to make mistakes along the way. Now let's move on to the next section. If you're new to thinking fast and speaking smart, don't worry. Here are 3 simple techniques to help you build confidence and improve your skills. 1. Practice with tongue twisters. Tongue twisters are a fun way to improve your clarity and speed when speaking. They help train your mouth and brain to work together more efficiently. Start with simple ones like, she sells seashells by the seashore, or red lorry, yellow lorry. Repeat them slowly at first, then gradually increase your speed. This practice will make your speech clearer and smoother over time. 2. Use pause fillers. It's okay to take a moment to think before responding, but if you feel pressured to answer immediately, use pause fillers to give yourself a few extra seconds. Phrases like, that's a great question, let me think for a moment, or what I believe is, sound natural and professional while giving you the time to organize your thoughts. 3. Role play with a friend. Role-playing is a fantastic way to practice real-life situations. Ask a friend to play the role of someone asking unexpected questions. For example, they might pretend to be a coworker asking for your opinion, or someone at a party making small talk. This practice helps you get comfortable thinking on your feet and builds your confidence in handling similar situations in real life. These beginner-friendly techniques are easy to practice and will help you respond faster and more effectively in everyday conversations. Keep practicing, and you'll see progress in no time. Let me share a quick story about my friend Mark. Mark used to panic whenever he was asked unexpected questions in meetings. One day his manager asked him, "How can we improve our team's communication?" Mark's mind went blank, but instead of rushing, he remembered to pause and stay calm. He took a deep breath, used a filler phrase, and said, "That's a great question. Let me think for a moment." He then focused on 3 key points. First, we can have more regular team check-ins. Second, we could use a shared platform for updates. Finally, we should encourage open feedback. His answer was simple, clear, and confident, and his manager was impressed. Mark told me later that practicing tongue twisters and role-playing with friends helped him build this skill. If Mark could learn to think fast and speak smart, so can you. Just follow these steps and keep practicing. Let's quickly recap what we've learned today. To think fast and speak smart, start by staying calm and taking a deep breath to collect your thoughts. Use simple, clear words to express yourself and focus on just 2 or 3 key points. Remember to listen actively, repeat parts of the question if needed, and break your response into short, manageable sentences. Finally, practice techniques like tongue twisters, pause fillers, and role-playing with a friend to sharpen your skills. Now it's your turn. Try these tips in your daily conversations and let me know how they work for you in the comments below. Have you already tried something similar? Share your experiences. I'd love to hear them. And remember, the more you practice, the better and faster you'll get. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.